Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about CYN becoming very active just this morning for another hot 40% explosion that we were in for the safe, easy, early seat. This is following up from yesterday's explosion as well on a CYN. This is right now, CYN stock is still down at the 52-week lows, giving us multiple easy bounces. This is now two rounds that we've caught in CYN, and it's about to be a round three. And round three might be the biggest of them all, as this stock down at the 52-week lows is getting ready to explode, break past all previous resistance points, push back up to that dollar. If you don't know about CYN, I did make a video yesterday on a CYN stock doing a bit of a deeper dive. This stock might not be just exactly what you think it is. So sometimes it helps do a bit of a deeper dive on stock, rather than just only looking at your technicals, especially you are the swing trader like me, because it's one thing for those day trades, those day trades you don't got to know anything, nothing else matters at all. But if it's a swing trade, you just might be holding into that swing trade for a bit of a longer term. And if you are a swing trader down the line, as that stock holds up, all the day traders get weeded out, and investors and insiders decide they want to hold, you might decide you do as well after you trim and scalp some off, just like in gains, to be safe and keep your 7 to 15% stop loss. And this is an autonomous vehicle AV technology company that is focused on addressing industrial uses for autonomous vehicles. They got they got forklifts. They got forklifts and cherry pickers and stuff like that that's going around forklifting and cherry picking all in the warehouse, and they finna fire all the temp workers. Yeah, they finna take your job because the EV is still here, and they say that this still is the future. Now I don't know how much competition they have. In fact, we can actually find out. We can actually find out. That'd be helpful. How um tell me tell me all stocks that are competition for Sin Gen. Let's see. In fact, I probably could have really just went to Moomoo to see that, actually, for real. Okay, I mean, give me some stuff. Edge case research, making autonomous vehicles, tier 5, making them 5 AV. They're not giving me the ticker symbol though. If you want Moomoo, you can always go down to Moomoo. Right, check this out. You can probably do this on whatever platform you on. Probably can't if you want Robinhood, but you could definitely do this on Moomoo. You want to go here, and you're gonna type in whatever ticker symbol you're looking for. Let me see, CYN. Check this out. Then you're gonna press enter on that. Should we go back to markets? Market overview. Okay, CYN. I on CYN, and then you can go down to related stocks down there below, just like that. And then you click on this right here where it says sectors. And you better see everything that compares and relates to it. Now we got a full list of stocks that all relate to CYN. Yeah, they got big competition. It's all kinds of stocks related to this one. Software application in general. It's a long list. We never get through that whole list. Well, I'll go through later on. I'll pick out what some of them are that are still in range. Still, looking right on the indicators and whatnot, and then we'll do a comparison video. I'll make that later on today. Here in this morning, you're gonna get a lot of people who want to buy this up. They're gonna make a rally. When they make this rally, they're gonna sell it back off. You're gonna get resistance at 9 cents, as you can see, big resistance at 9 cents. If it can even get past that 9 cents today, then it'll be skyrocketing up towards 12. Now that 12 cents is gonna be the big test range. You can see that's where they had that big drop off from just a few days ago. Now every level up from there is another resistance point. From that 12 cents, you're gonna get stopped at 14. From there, you're gonna get stopped around 16. Now after that 16 cents though, that's when a real skyrocket starts. It's gonna be going up to about 26 cents. Now this thing, if they stop at 26 cents, they are still out of compliance. I was checking. I didn't see no reverse split date or anything like that. So that's they probably got like a 180 day. they usually get like 180 days before anything crazy happen, and when anything crazy do happen, they come in for a 180-day extension usually. But if they can get past that dollar, notice this, that once they get to this dollar, it's choppy there. Yeah, I'm showing you resistance points on here. This is how you notice out your resistance points. Every level down or every level up is gonna be a support and or resistance point on there. So that's how traders, whether you're a swing trader or a day trader, gets a general idea of how far you can go and or what your target will be. If you don't know how to do your stock market math to know how much money you're about to get off of those amount of percents. And if you don't know that, then you don't know, you don't feel comfortable with how much percent you going for. And I still recommend, no matter what, no whether you comfortable with it or not, you need to be going for a 7 to 15, up and down. It's a gap to fill on this one towards $1.61. I'm excited for CYN stock just to really see what it does today. I am in there as well for another round. But then again, there's no bullish cost distribution coming in just yet. And right now, as we speak, there's no extra large coming in at this current time. That all can change fast, and the market's gonna open for another hour. And within that hour, keep in mind, anything can happen. This thing can explode, and it can sell all the way off. So there's some other stocks you might want to be looking into as well. So check this out. I did make it's a couple hot stocks. Check this out. Look at B hat down, or it's oversold coming in for bullish divergence. That's looking super bullish on that last green candlestick, right? You got STSS, the Sharps Tech. They down in a big discount, massively oversold. Like the just bullish, just the momentum is about to start pushing that back up, and they got a gap to fill towards like $1.50. You got ENVB with a gap to fill towards 4. You got SVRE, a gap towards about 90. You got LICN. This one gonna be a bit choppy one. Okay, this is China stock. I don't even remember what they do, but they got an uptrend towards about 14 cents. They most likely won't even get past that. If they do, it's gonna be some sort of manipulation. You got SGLY. When this one explodes, it's just gonna be the explosion of all explosion on everything on the market. This one gonna go crazy. They can go crazy on this one. And I was looking at this one yesterday. They had the ridiculous amount of the extra largest coming in on SGLY. Look at this. They doing it again just this morning. Or is this not updated? Is this closed? And that's what it say. That's what it is. They coming up in there. This thing for the super move. Then you got UCAR. Check this one out. You already know UCAR. You know UCAR far too well. Seeing UCAR done came in for all those clean swings in the past. You never missed any, because they just weren't big enough to make it seem confident enough. Well, this next one is about to be. Because they got a gap to fill up towards about $8. I don't even know if you was at this price. They probably did some reverse splits because that free float down there towards 2 million with with an average volume of 88,000 easily filled. It's almost too good to be true. Next, you got CDT. This is a pharmaceutical stock. It's gonna be choppy, but under $2. Don't miss that. And then you got DGLY. DGLY probably my favorite one on this list right now. Digital Ally. I heard it was 22 cents yesterday. They were getting super bullish. And this morning, look at this. Bro, they not playing games on DGLY right now. In fact, you lucky it's sold back off towards 20 cents. Just to give you opportunity. Multiple rounds. No, and when you start seeing those spikes when I just coming in from a stock that just came off the low volumes and low stats and whatnot, I think it's getting those just the first little rounds. It's like the first little taste in there because the day traders getting there. Small retail don't be knowing what they doing. Big whales. That's a lot of money for those big whales. You put $1 million in down there at 19 cents. That thing then exploded up to 31 cents. Talking about you up like 25%. With $1 million. It's a lot of money to those big wells and whatnot. So they don't know they don't really gotta go to with the when you got a bigger amount of money in the play, you can go for less percents because you're still gonna get a bigger amount of wins back. So like let's say like you got into your thing with a little, you got in with a small position or you got in general. And then that thing done sold off down your 15%, whatever. And now and then you average down heavy. You average down heavy in there. Now you don't load it up so heavy now, and your percentage done got back to as close to even as possible. Maybe you still probably down like 5, maybe 4%. Maybe you go closer. Now, I don't know how much money you average it down with, but when it reverses, now instead of needing that whole 100% gainer to get the amount of money you was looking to get, Now you only needed about 15, 20% to get the amount of money that was. That's probably even more money than what it is if that thing even went up 80, 100% because you average down so heavy. Because the more money you got in there, the more money you finna win, and that's why you be seeing these stocks make these quick, 5, 4% spikes, those 7% spikes, and then big wells want to sell it off and whatnot from there because they don't need too much because they already got so much insane amount of money in there. They go in for the quick move. We talking about the quickest trade. They trade quicker than the blink of an eye in there. But these are just a few of the stocks you can be looking into. Um, Maybe you want to add these to a watch list or whatever. The whole market's changed very fast. So right now, the markets are projected to be coming in for more bullishness in this morning's trading session, with futures getting bullish, with Bitcoin reserves starting to pick up, with Trump's son saying he finna go without some Bitcoin. You know how it is when all the big wells, presidents start doing all the manipulation again. They coming in for presidential manipulation round two. They just needed things to settle down, relax some, get back under that 100,000, get non-believers around the world weeded out, and now they coming back in for uptrends like we see like this. Looking to breaking back over that 100,000. BTC does. I mean, even if BTC does, I mean, like you still got it's still gonna remain a big challenge as your S&P 500s are up at like 6,100 already, which is already a record, and you got your spies up at 600, which is already the record. You already got things at record highs right now, so they having a struggle pushing things past record highs. It's gonna need more money than they ever did to have before to make them even push up this high. Look at your 4 hour chart. You know, take that in fact, you're going to see it cleaner on a weekly chart or something like that. Look at this. How far they have pushed things all the way up to the tip of the top. They finally come out with something to add in more fuel and more power than what it was to push things up even this high. But they always got a plan. I think they just go and print money in their offices. I'm pretty sure. But I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trading.